Difficult social media clients, you don't love them, but inevitably they feel like a part of life as a social media agency. But how do you deal with these difficult clients that make you want to rip your hair out? Well, I'm going to give you 6 top tips for how to deal with these difficult clients and maybe prevent yourself from dealing with difficult clients in the future. So do these things in advance so you don't have to deal with them. The first tip I'll give, and the tip that really you could turn off the video once you're done watching, don't do that, I need the viewer retention, is to clarify the scope of the project in advance. You'd be shocked to know how many people that I hear, professionals, creatives, social media managers, you name it, who don't have a clearly defined contract in place. Maybe sure they've got a contract for, oh, I'll do this for you for this amount of time, for this amount of money, but be so specific in your contract. I agree to provide, as the contractor, the agency, the social media manager, 10 social media posts for Instagram, 5 carousel posts, and 4 reels.
What?
So that clearly illustrates what you're going to be providing, so there's no argument. So the client can't come to you and be like, what happened to post number 11? It's not written in the contract, my friend. So no, I'm not going to do that unless you give me a little bit more money, then maybe I will. So again, creating that very specific illustration of what the scope of the project is, a creative brief, whatever you want to call it, is so helpful. That is the best tip. As part of that, it's important to set clear expectations, which means, hey, I will respond to your emails in 24 hours. Expect a response time in 24 hours. So then your client is not freaking out if you don't respond to them and it's been only 18 hours. They need to give you 24 hours. That's written in the contract. In relation to that, the second tip I'll give is to make sure that you are more organized than your difficult client. There's nothing that will shut down a difficult client faster than if you are just more organized than them. Use a project management solution like Asana, like Notion, like whatever it may be, and include all your timelines, all your projects, all your subtasks, everything in there, and add your client on so they can see all of this. So if they have a question, you can just say, hey, look at my Asana board and then get back to me, because 99% of the time, all of their questions will be answered if they are watching and being in tune with your project management solution. The third tip I'll give is to make sure that you are using a social media publishing calendar, which you can actually add your client onto. Like use something like Agorapulse perhaps, and then you can actually add your client on. They can see a preview of what you're gonna be posting, and it's super helpful. I mean, the amount of times that a problem has been solved for me and a client, when you just show them what your thinking actually looks like, it's way easier for them to comprehend than reading a Word document or a spreadsheet or an Asana board. If they actually can see the post, it really gets that across to them that it's a cool post. And lastly, the final tip I will give is to prove how much value that you're bringing to your client. Nothing is better for turning bad clients into good clients than showing them, hey, I'm bringing you a lot of money. It's shocking, right? But if you show a client that, hey, my post has brought in $800 to your business, and I can prove that using something like Agorapulse's social media ROI feature, again, suddenly your difficult client is a lot less difficult because you're bringing them in big money. And hey, I know it sounds like I'm going on and on about our product, but it is very cool in that you can show your actual dollar value for each of the posts that you're creating. And again, this just helps smooth out those relations. So you have it. There are my 5 top tips for how to improve a difficult client relation, how to avoid difficult clients in the future for your social media marketing agency. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned because we got so many cool videos coming. You're gonna see lots more of me, unfortunately. So stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one.